Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025. So we're looking at the synoptic here yesterday at lunchtime. Low pressure in East Anglia and occlusions basically wrapped around the whole of southern England, northern France. And if we run that through midnight last night, there's subtle changes there. Excuse me. And we've now got a low pressure up sort of a Orkney Shetland way, which is driving our weather today, and an occlusion down the east coast and into sort of central England around Yorkshire way, and then towards East Anglia and Kent. So by lunchtime we should be behind this front and should have at least a clearance of the sort of showers that we've had over the previous 24 hours. Taking us through midnight tonight and into tomorrow, there is a ridge of high pressure starting to build here, which is looking good for the next day or two. We'll run that forward again into Thursday and again into Friday. There is a frontal system coming through Thursday night into Friday morning, but essentially that high pressure is still there, and we should see improvements in the weather. SatPic then, earlier on this morning, showed a nice clearance down the east coast, North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, Lincolnshire and into East Anglia. But down here in Lasham, we've got a fair bit of cloud cover coming in, and it's going to take a while for that to burn back, if it burns back at all. The rain radar shows showers to the north of us and showers coming in from the West Country. And if we have a look at the rain radar and run that through from 9 o'clock, there's still a fair few showers coming our way, but they do seem to be thinning out and breaking up as the day goes on. And probably mid to late afternoon, we should have a nice clearance there, if we're lucky. If not, we might see one or two of those showers along the south coast creeping a little bit further north. So the Odium TAF then, they're forecasting 260 degrees 8 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken clouds at 3,500 feet, and then temporarily between now and about noon local time, broken at 2,000 feet, and a 30% chance between now and 10 o'clock local, scattered at 1,000 feet. I've elected to go upwind to Middle Wallop to see what their TAF is, and they're forecasting 2707 knots, greater than 10k visibility, with few at 1,000 feet, broken at 3,000 feet, and then temporarily between now and 11 o'clock local, broken at 2,000 feet, with a 30% chance that up till about now, scattered at 1,200 feet. So the 1,000-foot wind to the north of us, 290 10 knots, 2,000 280 10 knots, 5,000 280 10 knots. To the south of us, 260 20, 270 20, and 270 15 for the 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 foot winds. Locally here on the airfields, we have forecast for 10 o'clock in the morning, westerly with the slightest bit of north in it. And if we take that through to, say, 5 o'clock this afternoon, very little change. Perhaps the wind just a little bit stronger, but looking at the Met Office forecast, that's staying at 9 knots westerly right throughout the whole of the flying day. Into the evening, it might start to die off a little bit with a bit of south creeping in. So it does look as though it's going to be overcast. There's a chance of a few showers in the morning and into the early afternoon, but the chance of showers becoming diminished, as I said, towards the end of the afternoon there. GFS, temperature-wise, Tuesday at 12 o'clock. They're looking at about 22 centigrade in this area, with the dew point down at about 13. Looking at the looking at the temperatures here at Lasham, this was just a few moments ago. It's between 17 and 18, with the dew point down at about 15. And the camera on the south side, looking west, shows there's still a little bit of north in that window, with a lot of low-level cumulus at the moment. Sky sights, potential flight distance today is not brilliant. There may well be a bit of soaring around, but I doubt there'll be much in the way of cross country available, unless you can get off into the better weather out to the west there. The cross section here shows the cloud base gradually rising throughout the day, maybe by sort of lunchtime at best 2,500 feet, and then again creeping up in the afternoon to about 4,000. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Top Meteo, again, the potential flight distance isn't brilliant. And if we have a look at the potential sort of thermal climbs, they're only getting up to about just over 2,000 feet. There's showers mixed in with it, maybe getting up to 3,000 feet if we're lucky, by about lunchtime. And in the afternoon, it does start to improve a little bit. We're looking at up to about maybe 4,500 feet. If we do get the convection, if not, there'll be showers killing out. I would imagine that once the shower's gone through, it won't be soarable for a little while afterwards either. So that's the picture up until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. NOTAMs, there's just a few that are close to us. Out to the west, 29 is the Middle Wallop Inter-Services Regional Gliding Competition. And to the east of us, 32 is Ash Ranges, as Delta 132 is active. And just to the north, 37 there is West Ilsley. There's paragliding between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock this afternoon. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start with the Odium cross section. So this morning, looking at so a fair bit of layer cloud at different levels with towering cumulus mixed into it, hence the possibility of showers. And as the day goes on, those towering cumulus, the bases are getting a bit higher, and they're not quite so large, so the prospect of showers is diminishing as the day goes on. There's no weather warnings to worry about. Surface winds, we're looking at 280 10 knots, 280 12, and 270 8 as the day goes on. So glider bookings then, there's a couple of K21s on the 5-day course. There's the Geodiscus, Single Discus, and Baby Grob on the Silver and Beyond course with Merv. There's one K21 on the casual list. There's single seat availability, although it's quite limited. There's quite a few of the single seaters are booked today. There's a couple of people on the casual list, and we do need an instructor to come out in airfield. So if you're available, come out and help. That would be very much appreciated. And the simulator is available as per usual. Here's your daily reminder of the autumn wave camp at Boyne. 5th to the 25th of October. There's places on week 2 and week 3. You can book via the office. If you want any information, come and see Barry, Evan, or myself. 2XL, I've got nothing to report today on movements. So the general situation is there's a low pressure around the Shetland, Orkney area. There's an occlusion line north to south across the region. And there's a club launching from runway 27, with cables way on the grass on the south side. And please be ready when the rope or cable arrives. So no landing on the red disused runways, just landing on the grass, please. Today's setup is a launch point vehicle on the south side of the runway, winch launching off the grass, aero towing off the runway. I very much doubt there's going to be a grid today, but if they do decide they want to come out and have a go, then it'll be 27 grass north. And of course, both circuits available and landing on the grass on 27, please. That's it for me today. Have a great day's flight. Please keep it safe and make sure you enjoy yourself. I'll see you in a bit.